Hello everyone. Let's start our new chapter. Chapter number 10. Vector algebra. Vector algebra. NCERT 10th chapter vector algebra. It is a very important chapter. Why? Because it will carry the 3 marks questions to 2 marks questions to and 1 mark question. So 3 marks questions purpose. Especially this chapter is very important for 3 marks and 2 marks. So now we'll start the vector algebra. Before this first year we have the vector algebra in physics also. So similar concept that is, but here mathematically we'll solve the problems and simplifications totally. Vector algebra. Before going to that vector definitions, some small basic concept we'll see. Every line, for example, I am taking this is a one line. Every line denotes the 2 directions. Every line denotes the 2 directions. That is arrows by arrow. This is also one direction. Every line denotes the 2 directions, upside or downside, or horizontal, vertical. So 2 types of direction we'll get for one line. One more here, line segment. Line segment. Line segment is the AB. AB is the line segment. A to B. It will move from A to B. This directions is there. That direction lines is called directed lines. If direction is there for line, that lines is called directed lines. Here direction, arrow symbol is very important for the total vector algebra. By arrow answer will be changed. So that purpose here, now we'll start our main concept, vector. So what is a vector? A quantity that has magnitude as well as direction. A quantity that has magnitude as well as direction is called a vector. Is called a vector. A quantity, magnitude. Magnitude is nothing but length. Direction means which direction it is moving. The 2 having means that is a vector. This directed line segment I am taking, this is a AB. You see here, this is AB. A to B it is moving. Direction is the magnitude. Magnitude is nothing but length of AB. Length of AB. Distance formula we can use. We can find the length. Here some important points is that vector denoted by, this vector is denoted by AB bar. This will be called as a B bar. AB bar. Otherwise small a bar also will use for indication of vectors. Read as a vector AB bar, vector A bar. This is AB bar is nothing but vector AB bar. A bar, small a bar is there, vector A bar. Bar is there, that is a vector. Next, the vector AB bar start at the point A. This point starting point is A and ending point is B. The vector start at A, end at B. So the starting point is called initial point. The starting point of the vector is called initial point. The end at the point B. The vector end at the point at B. So ending point is called terminal point. Ending point is called terminal point. Starting point is called initial point. So next, the distance between initial and terminal points. Initial and terminal points. The distance between initial and terminal points is called magnitude of a vector. Magnitude of a vector. Magnitude is denoted by magnitude AB bar, magnitude of A bar, or simply we can write A. Magnitude is nothing but length. Previously mod we will use. This read as a mod and the determinant concept determinant. But here onwards now in this vector total will you read as a magnitude of AB bar, magnitude of A bar, otherwise we'll simply write the A. This magnitude of this vector is magnitude of AB bar will write, otherwise magnitude of A bar will write. Next, scalar, vector and scalar. What is a scalar? A quantity that has only magnitude. Only magnitude is there, that is a scalar. Magnitude and direction is there, it is a vector. Vector is nothing but a quantity which has magnitude and direction, that is called a vector. Scalar, only having magnitude, not direction. And vectors denoted by capital letter AB whole bar, otherwise A bar. Read as a vector AB bar. Next, starting point of the vector is called initial point. Ending point of the vector is called terminal point. The distance between initial and terminal points is called magnitude of the vector. Magnitude of the vector. So pause the video to note it down. Next, position vector. In first year 3-dimensional geometry we have right-handed rectangular system, x, y, z axis. One point you take, one point P in a space. That only I am writing here. Let P be a point in a space with coordinates. The point P coordinates is x, y, z, and the origin 0, 0, 0. If you join this O and P, if you join O and P in the direction of O to P, this one denoted with R bar. This one denoted with R bar. The vector OP bar having, the vector OP bar having, O is the initial point, P is the terminal point. The vector having initial point is O and terminal point is P and denoted with R bar. That type of vector is called position vector. Position vector of P with respect to O. The position vector of P with respect to O. Denoted by OP bar or small letter R bar. The standard position vector OP bar or small R bar. The magnitude, therefore, magnitude
I got supplies
of vector OP bar is OP bar magnitude denoted by magnitude of OP bar is equal to, that is nothing but magnitude of R bar is equal to distance formula we have to use here. What is the distance formula? Square root of x minus 0 whole square, y minus 0 whole square, z minus 0 whole square. Magnitude is nothing but distance, x square plus y square plus z square. This is the magnitude of the position vector. Next direction cosine. Direction cosine 3D geometry, like one rectangular system we are taking here. In that, in space P is the one point. P point is x comma y comma z. P point is x comma y comma z. So this is x axis, y axis, z axis. The x axis OA distance is x, OB distance is y, OC distance is small z. So now OP bar is a vector, OP bar is a vector, x axis OP bar angle is alpha, y axis OP bar angle is beta, z axis and OP bar, z axis and OP bar angle is gamma. Z axis and OP bar angle is gamma. Now, if you join the A to P, if you join A to P, like this diagram you will get. Right angle triangle you will get it. So now cos alpha adjacent side by adjacent side by, here alpha is the adjacent side by hypotenuse. That is cos alpha. Similarly, cos beta is equal to y by r, you will get cos gamma is equal to z by r. These called direction cosines. Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma is called a direction cosines. This denoted as a L is equal to x by r, M is equal to y by r, N is equal to z by r. This shortcut will denoted by cos alpha is nothing but L, cos beta is nothing but M, cos gamma is nothing but N. This implies x equal to what you will get a LR. If you are send left side, M is equal to, sorry, y is equal to MR, Z is equal to NR. So the point P, therefore point P, x comma y comma z is equal to LR comma MR comma NR. L, M, N are called direction cosines. L, M, N are called direction cosines. One note point you will get here in first year also there. L square plus M square plus N square is equal to 1. Proportional values of L, M, N. Proportional values of L, M, N is called direction ratios. This is a direction cosine concept. This is only just basic here. We won't use. But here direction cosine concept is a cos alpha, x by r, cos beta, y by r, cos gamma, z by r, denoted by L, M, N. So L square plus M square plus N square is equal to 1. Sum of the squares of direction cosines is equal to 1. Pause the video to note it down. Next concept is types of vectors. These types of vectors is important for 1 mark questions. So total 6 types of vectors is there. This is a very important. Just here definitions. First one, zero vector. A vector whose initial and terminal points coincide. Coincide means initial and terminal points will be same only. Here initial point, again that is only terminal point. For example, A I am taking. So I will write A to A bar. A to A bar. That is called a zero vector. Zero vector is nothing but the initial and terminal points is same or coincide is called zero vector and denoted by zero bar. Zero bar is a vector. Bar is a vector. If bar remove means that is a scalar. It has zero magnitude. Otherwise, one more way also we can write this definition. A vector having magnitude is 0. Magnitude is 0 is that vector is called zero vector. Otherwise, initial and terminal points is same. This is a zero vector. Next one, unit vector. In that name only definitions is there. Unit vector. A vector whose magnitude is unity. Unity is nothing but 1 unit. A vector magnitude is 1. Otherwise, a vector magnitude is unity is called unit vector. The unit vector in the direction of vector A bar. A bar unit vector denoted by A cap. A cap. A cap is nothing but a vector, unit vector in the direction of A bar. Denotion of unit vector. Magnitude is 1. That is a unit vector. Next, co-initial vectors. 2 or more vectors having same initial point are called co-initial vectors. Initial points, 2 or more vectors is there. I am taking this is the O. B and C. OA bar, OB bar, OC bar. three vectors is there. Initial point, starting point is O. Two or more vectors having initial point, same initial point is called co-initial vector. So we can write OA bar, OB bar, OC bar are the co-initial vectors. Co-initial vectors. Next, collinear vectors. Two or more vectors said to be collinear if they are parallel to the same line. One example I am taking OA bar. OA bar is a one vector. AB bar. BC bar is another vector. BC bar is another vector. These two lines, these two vectors parallel to one line or not? If two vectors parallel to same line, if two vectors parallel to same lines, that vectors is called collinear vectors. Collinear means two or more vectors parallel to one more vector. You can take D, E. These three vectors parallel to one same line, parallel to one same line. So that's why these three vectors are called collinear vectors. Two or more vectors parallel to same line, irrespective of their magnitude and direction. No need to check about the magnitude and direction. For example, DE this side is the direction, E to D is there, O to A is there, B to C is there. But these three vectors are collinear. Why? Because irrespective of their magnitudes, no need to check about the magnitude. This length is more is there, but it is collinear irrespective of magnitudes and directions. Next, equal vectors. A bar and B bar, two vectors said to be equal if they have same magnitude and directions. Same magnitudes and same directions, irrespective of initial points. Here, irrespective of initial points, same magnitude and same direction is there. That vectors is called equal vectors. Next, negative of a vector whose magnitude is same to the given vector but opposite direction. That vector is called negative vector. Example I am taking AB bar is a one vector. BA bar is a negative vector of AB bar. Why? Because you see here, this is AB bar. BA bar means this one. Otherwise, reverse here only. BA bar. Same magnitude but opposite in the direction. So AB bar negative vector is BA bar. It is denoted by BA bar is equal to negative of AB bar. BA bar is equal to negative of AB bar. Otherwise, AB bar is equal to negative of BA bar. Negative vector is nothing but same magnitude but opposite in the direction. So these are the important 6 definitions in a vectors. One mark question is very important. So pause the video to note it down. Now we start the exercise 10.1. Examples we'll discuss in middle. So this is a basic exercise. We'll get the clarity about the vector definitions and basics. And this is a physics oriented exercise. You see here, first question, represent graphically a displacement of 40 kilometers 30 degrees east of north. Just a rough diagram we have to draw here. First of all, I'll take the 4 sides, north, south, east, west. 40 kilometers 30 degrees east of north. So east of north, 40 kilometers. 1, 2, 3, and last one point P, that is direction. So this is 30 degrees, 40 kilometers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just a rough diagram you have to draw. Representation, direction and magnitude is there. So this is a vector. Next, similar problem here. Example 1. Represent the graphically displacement of 40 kilometers, 30 degrees, west of south. West of south, how will draw? Same to same. North, south, east, west. West of south. West of south, 40 kilometers. That point P you take 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 40 kilometers. Angle is 30 degrees. Angle is 30 degrees. So this is a representation of displacement. Representation of displacement 40 kilometers and 30 degrees with respect to sides. West of south. This is east of north. So next, classify the following as a scalar and vector. Which is scalar, which is vector. Now you take here 10 kg. 10 kg, only just weight. There is no direction, so it is a scalar. Scalar. 2 meters northwest. 2 meters northwest. Quantity is there and direction is there. So this is a vector. So just you have to write the vector and scalar. 40 degrees. This is a scalar. Scalar. 40 watt. Watt is nothing but power. Power supply. Only just scalar. Why? Because they didn't given the direction here. Next, 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. In physics you will get this is a scalar. 20 meter per second square. Acceleration. Acceleration is nothing but it is a vector. Acceleration is a vector. And here one more, it is a direction is there, so that is also vector. Same example 2 here. Example 2. Again 6 questions they given. You have to write the vector or scalar. 5 seconds time. Time is a scalar. Scalar. And volume 1000 centimeter cube. It is nothing but a volume. This is a scalar. Newton. Newton is nothing but force. Force is vector. Magnitude and direction it will be there. So that's why it is a vector. Next, kilometer per hour is there. Kilometer per hour is nothing but speed. Just we have to write here scalar. Next, 10 grams per centimeter cube. 10 grams per centimeter cube. This is also just a scalar. 20 meter per second towards north. Magnitude is there and direction is there. So this is the vector. Vector. Next, problem number 3 also. Time period. Time period is scalar. Scalar. Distance. Only magnitude. Scalar. Force. Force just we wrote here. Newton is there. We wrote as a vector. So force is vector. Velocity. Velocity is magnitude and direction. Velocity is nothing but. So this is the vector. Next, work done. Work done. Just which direction? There is no direction. So that's why work done is scalar. So this is the basic problems. Vectors and scalar. So pause the video to note it down. Now remaining problems in the exercise. Before going to these problems, you have to perfect in the definitions of vectors. 6 types of definition of vectors. Here you see problem number 4. Identify the following vectors in this diagram. Using these diagrams, write down the co-initial, equal and collinear. Collinear but not equal. So now you see co-initial. Co-initial means initial point should be same. Where it is same? Here you observe A bar vector and D bar vector. Same initial points is there. Same initial point. So initial vectors are A bar and D bar. A bar and D bar. Equal vectors. Equal vectors means same magnitude and same direction. You observe here, these two are same magnitude but not same direction. You observe D bar and B bar, same magnitude and same direction. D bar and B bar, same magnitude and same direction. Arrows is very important here. Collinear but not equal. Collinear means parallel to same line. You observe, if you draw line here, these two vectors parallel to the same line, but direction also same, so it is equal vectors. If you draw line here, A bar, B bar, A bar, C bar parallel to same line, but different direction is there, not equal. Is asking collinear but not equal. So that vectors are A bar and C bar. Collinear but not equal. Why? Because direction is different. Next, which of the vectors are, by using this diagram, collinear. Collinear means same, parallel to same vector. So parallel to same vector here, if you draw line here, C bar and D bar parallel to same line and A bar also parallel to same line. So here collinear vectors A bar, comma, C bar and D bar. Three vectors parallel to same line. Definition: two or more vectors parallel to same line. That vectors is called collinear vectors. Equal vectors. Equal vectors means same magnitude and same direction. Here 1 indicates the unit. Here 2 indicates the 2 centimeters. Simply you can take as a 2 centimeters. You observe here same direction and same magnitude. So A bar and C bar. A bar and C bar are the equal vectors in this diagram. Next, co-initial. Co-initial means initial point should be same. D bar initial point here, C bar initial point and B bar initial point same only. So C bar and B bar and D bar are co-initial vectors. Co-initial means initial point should be same. So this is the way of finding by the diagrams, finding the equal vectors and different types. So first you have to confirmly learn about the definitions. Next, fifth problem, true or false. Just true or false to write here. A bar and negative A bar are collinear. See here, this is a bar vector. Negative of this one means opposite direction. So this is negative of A bar. So parallel to same line. So that's why it is true. Next, two collinear vectors are always equal in magnitude. Collinear means parallel to same line irrespective of their magnitude and direction. No need to check about the magnitude. If we are checking magnitude, it is false. Next, two vectors having same magnitude are collinear. Two vectors having same magnitude collinear? No. Why? Because we won't check about the magnitude and direction. Collinear definition is very important here. This is also false. Next, two collinear vectors having same magnitude are equal. Collinear vectors having magnitude are equal. Equal means direction also compulsory equal. Here they are not discussing about the direction, so this is also false. Just true or false. This is a basic exercise. So exercise 10.1 completed. Pause the video to note it down.